So, the next thing that happened on Friday Night SmackDown, we get to the next match of the night, but we get to the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. She comes out there, but she starts cutting a promo before the match that she got up next. And yeah, Tiffany Stratton was talking about how her and Trish Stratus will be taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae this, next Saturday at Elimination Chamber. So yeah, that's what Tiffany Stratton was talking about there, and she was talking about how they're going to beat them next week, and she was talking about how she actually had Nia Jax beat last week up until Candice LeRae wants to interfere. But she says that she'll handle Candice LeRae tonight, and then she says that she gets to talk about Charlotte Flair, and she says that Charlotte Flair disrespected her after last week and everything, where she was hurt and laid out on the mat and all that stuff, and then Charlotte was to sit in a chair above her, and then had the mic and talking over her and all that stuff. And talking about how she chose her, and she says that, she smiled that, she gets to face one of the greatest of all time and stuff, but she says that she's going to beat Charlotte Flair in WrestleMania and return her title. So yeah, that's what Tiffany Stratton was saying there. But then also she gets interrupted by Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. They come out there, and yeah, Candice LeRae was talking about how she's going to beat Tiffany tonight and all that stuff, and how Nia actually had Tiffany beat last week and everything. But then Nia was talking about how she's going to go ahead and her and Candice LeRae is going to beat Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton at Elimination Chamber. But then she says that Tiffany's not going to be making it to WrestleMania because she says that she's going to be challenging Tiffany and getting that women's championship back before Tiffany can make it to WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what she says there. And yeah, and then Tiffany says something else, and then Candice LeRae was like, how about this? How about let's go ahead and jump you now? And then the referee stops them, and then we get to the match. Tiffany Stratton versus Candice LeRae one-on-one. Nia Jax was at ringside. During this match, we see Charlotte Flair. She comes down there, and she's watching this match from ringside and all that stuff by the announce table. And then we see Tiffany Stratton inside the ring getting the upper hand, taking down Candice LeRae. She tries to hit the prettiest moonsault ever onto Candice, but then Nia drags Candice out of the ring, and then we see Tiffany Stratton get out there on the ring, and then she knocks down Nia Jax, grabbing Candice LeRae, hitting the Alabama Slam on her in the barricade, throws her back into the ring, hits the prettiest moonsault ever onto Candice, pinning her for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Tiffany Stratton defeated Candice LeRae tonight in a one-on-one match. But then after the match ended, we see Nia Jax coming in there attacking Tiffany. So yeah, Nia Jax and Candice LeRae's beating down Tiffany 2-on-1. But then Trish Stratus comes down there to try to make the save, and she's going at it with Candice LeRae and Nia Jax, but it's 2-on-1. They beat her down as well. They lay out Tiffany. Nia drags Tiffany to the corner, and then she drags Trish and laying her on top of Tiffany. She climbs up the second turnbuckle and then jumps off with the Annihilator onto Tiffany and Trish, laying them both out. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see Nia and Candice LeRae leave, and then Charlotte Flair gets into the ring, and she points at the WrestleMania sign and then acts like she's knocking dirt off her shoes onto Tiffany Stratton while she's laid out. So yeah, that's what happened there, showing some disrespect. But yeah, for that match and what happened after the match and all that stuff, I'll give it 3.5 stars. That's what I'll give that. But yeah, that's what happened there. And then after that, we get to the next segment of the night where we see Cody Rhodes backstage, and he's talking to Damian Priest, and he congratulates Priest and everything for winning the Elimination Chamber. And then Priest asked him, why is Buddy the Rock there tonight? And then Cody was like, I don't know. He says that he's curious on that as well, but he says it's WrestleMania time, so who knows. So yeah, that's what Cody says. And then Priest was talking about how he's going to win the Elimination Chamber, and he says that last year at WrestleMania they both walked out as world champion, but this year only one's going to be able to walk out as world champion. He says that he's going to win the Chamber and go on to WrestleMania and beat Cody for the title. So yeah, that's what Damian Priest says. And then Cody looks at me and goes like, well, you know what, me and you one-on-one, I have it no other way. So yeah, that's what Cody says. And then Cody walks off, and then Braun Strowman comes up. Strowman's talking to Damian Priest, talking about how, that he actually had the match won and everything, and getting upset about it and all that stuff. And then Damian tells Braun Strowman that he's sounding more like Drew McIntyre right now at the moment. And he says that, look, he says, it is what it is. And then he says that tonight they got to focus on Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa and beat them in a match. So yeah, that's what he says there. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Later on tonight, it'll be Braun Strowman and Damian Priest versus Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa in the tag team match in the main event. And later on tonight, we're going to be seeing The Rock returning to SmackDown. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Till then.